partner up, we're gonna get on our knees. All right, this first one, we don't need a glove. I'm a big proponent of doing stuff without a glove on, okay? So wrist flips. Okay, so on our wrist flips, this is a great way to work on our grip. Our glove hand is gonna be to our chest because this is where we finish when we throw, so this is kind of a back chain drill, where our glove hand's gonna be our chest to work on getting good extension out front, and we're just trying to spin the ball. The throw's important, but also the receive. The receiver is just trying to deflect the ball into their throwing hand. Okay, as they get older, this becomes a little bit easier. With your young kids, they have a hard time catching. Use tennis balls. Use wiffle balls. Use squishy balls for the little guys. All right, you can modify all these drills. I've used these drills with professional baseball players on down to 6-year-olds at the North Carolina Baseball Academy camp. All right, so this first one here is wrist flips, where we're out front, yep, and glove hand to your chest. Yep, good. If you're trying to teach grip, you're across the horseshoe, your fingers are on top, your thumb is directly underneath. If you're worried about spacing, take your middle finger and put it in between your fingers. I got that from the White Sox, all right? I know they're not very good right now, but they still teach okay. All right, we've done testing here with the Wake Forest Pitching Lab on youth kids and modified baseballs, and what we found is even if their fingers can't get around the ball, teach them 2 fingers on top and a thumb underneath. Stay away from this. This messes their arm action up. All right, so anytime you're teaching them, even if they can't get their fingers around it, make sure it's 2 on top and a thumb underneath. Glove hand to chest, and then you're gonna give me a good, yep, this is great without the gloves because they can get a good visual on getting thumbs together for their receive. And then, yep, we're just trying to turn the ball into our throwing hand. You guys can go ahead. Go ahead. Yep, you want the elbow straight out of the shoulder. All right, so elbows straight out of the shoulder, elbows in front of your nose. This is where we finish, out in front of our nose. So elbows out in front of your nose, elbows up by your shoulders, yep. Good, yep, deflect the ball in your throwing hand. Or if it's a bad throw, just catch it. Again, good teaching points. Not every throw is gonna be good, and that's fine. So if it's a bad throw, then we just wanna catch it. Okay, put your gloves on. Okay, 2-knee throwing, as we did with our running mechanics. We start on 2 knees. 2-knee throwing, we can back up. That group, you can back up a little bit. We do want to angle our knees so our lead hip and our front shoulder have a little bit easier time getting to our target. So your lead hip, your glove side hip is going to be at your target, so we're going to throw. And then now we add the arm action in, but again, on the receive, it was just trying to deflect the ball into our throwing hand. And give them freedom to fail here. If they're trying something new and really trying to deflect, if they drop a ball, that's great. Honestly, it's great because they're trying something new. We want to reinforce, go ahead. We want to reinforce with youth kids that it's okay to try new things. Kids are so guarded at times. We want them free to fail, make mistakes. They're going to learn better. For anybody that doesn't study, the kids that learn to walk the fastest are the ones that fall down the most. Okay, good. Stand up, guys. Okay, now we're going 10 toes towards our partner. Okay, so you can do a bunch of different things on the receive. The receive in the college portion that we did, it's a change of direction pivot. So it's the second baseman at second base where their throwing side foot is going to the ball. But now all we're focusing on is getting our front side at our target and finishing our throw. Person receiving is a good target here. And we're stepping with our throwing side foot to wherever the baseball is. This allows us to catch the ball in our middle of our body. Good, go ahead. Okay, good, next one. Now we're going into power position. All right, flip the ball back. There we go, good. What is power position? Power position is, go guys, you're not going to throw on this, get down in fielding position and step through. Okay, this is power position. Power position is wider than our feet. This is a great way to let kids coach themselves on what their power position is. So when we step through, strong our legs, and the ball should be up and ready to throw. Another good teaching point. The ball does not turn this way. This was an old teaching point. when you look at the players that throw the hardest and with the best command, when the ball is up, the ball is actually facing this way. Okay, so this is a really good teaching point for youth kids. When they get to power position, check here, but also check to make sure the ball is facing this way. Okay, this is what we found when we turn here. It puts a lot of extra pressure on the elbow, and this is where we get elbow injuries. All right, so on this one, guys, power position, we're just rocking back and throwing. The receiver now, our glove side, like the shortstop, is coming to the baseball. Okay, so this is shortstop pivot. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. Come on, coach, give me a ball. Okay, next one. Now you've been down in fielding position. Okay, so we're down in fielding position, and we're limited on space, but on a field we would start to back up. This is where we start to back up. So we're going to be in fielding position. Person receiving now is the first baseman. Okay, so we're trying to catch. There are going to be times in baseball where we catch one-handed, and first base, tag plays, outfield, those are those types of plays. So the receiver is now first base. Good teaching point for first baseman. Heels are on the outside of the bag, and then if it's a good throw, just replacing feet and striding out. Okay, person throwing is down in fielding position. So you're going to start in fielding position. Yep, we're just making a throw here. Yep, good. So fielding position, and then first base receive. And you want your first baseman to hold until they see a good throw, and then they can stretch. This is where first basemen get into problems. They stretch too early, and then we lose some athleticism. So they're going to stay on the bag, read the throw. If it's a good throw, we really should be, glove side foot should be landing at the same time as the catch to stay athletic and have rhythm. Okay, the last portions of this, because we're limited on space, is a 4-step pattern where it's a ball we have time, so it's 4 steps to gain ground, or we're trying to let somebody get there. Person receiving is a relay receive. Okay, but that's on the website too. So 4-step pattern, follow your throw, person receiving is relay receive, and then after that we get into long toss. Big proponent of long toss. I think you should allow kids to get out as far as they can, even elevate the ball. This is for arm health, arm fitness. In college with our players, the ones that really bought into our long toss program never had injuries, and their arm always felt great. Okay, so let them stretch out. After they stretch out, then we would play some sort of quick catch games. Quick catch is just here, go ahead, and just trying to get the ball back as quick as we can. Good feet, hands. Again, just trying to play catch, good feet, hands, have some rhythm.